huge. I feel good. I didn't sleep that well, but that's okay. My stomach started to cramp pretty bad around 3:30 in the morning, and I've been up since. I did go to the bathroom twice, but it was not excruciating pain. It was just like cramping pain, like you have to go to the bathroom. And you know, the sickness in my head is like, well, you'll be down and wait. Such a sickness we have, right? I was down, well, I was talking to David, and he broke his fast at 72 hours too, and he's like, he only went up like 5 ounces or something like that. And so I, of course, hop on the scale after I eat and took a bath, and I was up like 1.1, and I was like, well, that's not too bad after eating. And usually I drop between 1.5 pounds and 3 pounds a night because of how much I get up and pee. Excuse me. So with pooping twice, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna, you know, be down at least that. And I was 158.7. I think I was down 0.7. So, hallelujah. That's so great. So great to refeed and lose weight. I don't even care if it's an ounce. And it's not just an ounce, right, Melissa? It's 0.16. So 0.16 times 7. That's how much I really lost. Yeah, that's great. I'm happy with that. And I mean, I think, like I calculated this morning, it's over 9 pounds to reach my daily goals. Put me at 149.3 if I would have stayed on track and kind of done what I thought I would do. Nothing like, when I planned it out, I was very liberal with it. I didn't make it hard on myself to do it. So just with the setbacks of eating and struggling for a little bit, I'm still 9.4 away from that. And then my goal, the goal in the back of my head was, I want to be 145. So I'm still quite far away from that. I've had great successes on 72s, and then I've had minor successes. I've lost all the way up to like 9 something, and I've lost only down like 2.5. So I know as I get lower, I'm not gonna pull 9s. I know that. I have done it, but I think it was, more fluid and coming off a carb binge. Like I'm surprised I haven't seen a good drop since the carb loads. I know I dropped, 1.5 and then 1.9, but like I was thinking I would see like a 3. Maybe a couple back-to-back 3s. I thought I would lose like 6 on this last 72. But my headspace wasn't right. So I don't know, that could be it. I'm sore. My knees hurt this morning. I don't know if it's from the dogs taking me out or if it's the weather. I set up my weather station. It's kind of cool. I'm glad Derek got it for me now. So I didn't check like what weather is coming. Sometimes I have I tore my ACL in my left knee, and I found out I was pregnant with Tate when I was about to have surgery on it. So I opted not to have the surgery, and I went to physical therapy and built all the muscles around it up to compensate. So it's never been fixed. Just so a bunch of scar tissue and arthritis set in. So sometimes when the weather's changing, pressure or whatever, then I get some pain, and that's what it kind of feels like. I don't know if that's all it is or what. I hope. Sometimes if I'm dancing a little crazy or running, it can give out on me. So I hope that's not what it is, because that would set me back. But I ran 4 miles Saturday and then 2.5 yesterday. So might just be, you know, sore and cold. We will see. Today, I think I have to do sprints. I think they're long ones again. I think they're 800 meters. Not 100% sure. But I'm super excited, you know, to have gone to the bathroom too. I don't feel like I cleaned myself out, but at least I'm not going to be carrying a ton of that shit around with me for 72 hours. And I did check that. I was, I think I'm 11 hours into the 72. And I'm going to try to be perfect this time. I'm going to try my very best to give myself the gift of a perfect 72 to end out this shitty year. You know, end it good. And I got my new socks on. I would show you, but I'm driving. Got my new socks that Elvira sent me. I cut the carbs ones, the pizza. They're cute. I don't know, I'm going to work. That does make it somewhat easier going to work. That I, you know, will be busy. And I should find out, hopefully, how we all are with COVID. And I called my boss and made sure it was okay that I came to work not knowing. I actually feel like my stomach is starting to, I don't know, gurgle. So that'd be awesome if I get to work and go to the bathroom again. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Does anyone want to do rolling 48s with me in January? Let me know. I do plan on having the rolling 48 all week, and then Sunday's taking the day off, but it's going to be a clean keto meal. And I started already planning my keto meals. And David and I were talking about some of my favorite meals in the Instapot and stuff. So I have lots of ideas planned for January. Lots of good meals. And I told my family yesterday that I'm going to be cooking more. So they're happy. They're like, oh, you know. Which will be nice because the torture of frozen pizzas constantly going in won't be there. Actually pulling into work. I had to wait till the sun came up. Oh, I trimmed my nails back so they're not like daggers. They're still pretty. Oh, I see somebody walking in there. Yeah, I gotta go to work now, guys. But if I hear from my COVID results or I start to struggle, I will hop on here and give you an update. Otherwise, I will talk to you after work. Hi, friends. It's gonna make me laugh every time now, Jen. Probably gonna have some road rage, let me just tell ya. Seems like when I'm fasting, that's the first thing that comes, right? Road rage. I got this Pennsylvania person in front of me. Get the fuck out of my state. It's super annoying. Oh, you got the picture. Him and his stupid mustache. Anywho, I have great news. Our whole family is negative for COVID. I know I told some of you guys already, but be as tough as it's been. I had some waves of nausea and some more stomach cramping. Lots of like gas. I was telling, Eileen was struggling this morning, and I was telling her, well, have you had any salts? You know, did you drink some electrolytes? Ooh, I got some people coming up on me. And so I made myself some electrolytes because I'm telling her to do it. I was like, oh, I better drink some electrolytes. And why I decided to do that is because I looked back at October. Remember I said that in October I was at my low of 152. I think it was 152.6. I think I went back and I looked and I was like, well, what was I doing different? And the only thing I saw was I was incorporating the electrolytes, the keto electrolytes that I have. This guy's booking it, this granite guy. Yeah, that was the only thing I did different. So I made myself 1 serving of electrolytes, and I've drank 3 of these waters. So shit ton Tic Tacs. And I walked over to Walgreens at lunch because I want to have something for my other girlfriend if she does come on New Year's Eve. I just want to give her a little something. I would feel bad giving everybody else something and not have something for her. It's not like we exchanged gifts or anything. It just happened to have gotten my girlfriend something that I thought, she would like. So she's a nurse, so I got her a bunch of pampering stuff like bubble bath and eye cool things that you put on your eyes and all sorts of stuff, little stuff like that. Relaxation kit. So that's what I'll give her. I hope she comes. The hospitals are bombarded right now. We're actually at capacity for beds, I believe. I think 500 or something was our capacity, and that's what we're at. And she's a kidney nurse, so she's seeing a lot of patients. So I don't know. She's technically not working on New Year's Eve, but she is working New Year's Day morning. And I said, please just come for like an hour and have 1 drink with me. And we gotta kind of like kick 2020's ass. So I'm over it. So I asked her to please come, and I told her I was making her a taco dip. So I'm hopeful that she'll come. Her daughter has her first boyfriend, and he's the one that's positive. And I'm afraid Maddie and her daughter are not going to be close anymore, because you know how it gets when girls get involved with guys. Like, my daughter's still not there yet. She's still not dating or anything like that. It's not allowed in my house, but she's not even close anyways. But her daughter is, and I can see it happening. Like, from last summer to now, it's gotten crazy, and I have a feeling she's gonna be going through all the things that she what happens, you get your first kiss, and then it's this, and then it's that, and then next thing you know, she's having sex. And I think that's gonna put a strain on my daughter and her relationship, just because it's all she cares about. She doesn't want to do Girl Scouts anymore, and last year she was like, I'll never quit Scouts. And I don't know, I feel bad for her. I hope she comes for my daughter's sake. Like, she misses her. So we'll see. I don't know. And my other girlfriend, the one that's divorced, she's been dating someone, and she was kind of trying to figure out a way to get him to be able to come to New Year's Eve at my house. We didn't want to let her kids know she was dating anybody, But I told her if she wants to go out with him, the girls can just come to my house. So it might just be me and Derek. My elderly neighbors from my old neighborhood will come down and get their gifts, but I just don't know if it'll be like, if they'll be staying all night. I don't anticipate anyone staying till midnight, so. But I'm gonna make a bunch of dips. I don't care, I'm gonna eat them. Today I'm like looking at recipes. Last night I'm looking at recipes. I'm like, this is not what I should be doing while I'm fasting, because it's miserable to be looking for food. But I'm gonna make a chili dip, the spinach and artichoke dip. Is this spinach and artichoke? I think it's just a spinach dip with beer bread. The taco dip. And I really like this. There's this famous bar down in Ocean City called Secrets. You go out on these big giant rafts. Derek called. So I was telling you about this place called Secrets. So, I don't know, back in my younger day, we would go and hang out there, sit on floats, get hammered, and, you just meet people and stuff. Anyways, I went on a couple girls' weekends down there. And one time I went, I was drinking a ton, and, they ordered bruschetta, and their bruschetta was different. Like, it was almost like a salsa, and then it came with like pita chips that you scooped and ate it with. And I was like, oh my God, this is so good. It had feta. It was so good, and I kept eating it, and I was drunk, so I just kept eating it again. And then I was like, I gotta get more of this, so I got myself a whole nother order of it. And I'm sitting there telling all the girls I was with, I was like, I don't even like tomatoes by themselves. This is just sick, so good. I could eat this all day, every day. And then Derek and I went, and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get the bruschetta. It's so good. And I read on the menu, it doesn't even have tomatoes in it. It was red roasted peppers chopped up in the, like the size of how tomatoes would be, and onions and feta and olive oil and oregano. I mean, it's so good. So I thought about doing that, and I asked my girlfriend if she does come to make a baked brie, because I was gonna do that, but I'm not off. So, I mean, it's not hard, but she could bring it if she comes, because I have so many cookies. That's all I was gonna set out for dessert wise. So, a chili dip, a taco dip, spinach dip with beer bread. You serve the Fritos scoops with the chili dip. It's so good. All it is a can of chili, cream cheese mixed together, I think, and then sprinkled with cheddar cheese on top, and you bake it. It's so simple, but it's so good. And then the taco dip is just 7 layers, your typical 7-layer taco dip with, serve that with tortilla chips, and I think that's gonna be it. I might get a tray of chicken nuggets for the kids from Chick-fil-A. So, it's just hard because we're gonna work that day, and I told people like 6:30. So. No, I'm really hungry right now. Like I said, talking about this food and looking it all up. I did look up some more keto stuff, so I'm ready to go next month. And I just keep thinking, oh, it's next month, but really Sunday. Actually Friday is the 1st, so it's right around the corner. So I actually need to will need to go to the store tomorrow and plan for my Sunday's refeed and make sure I have what I need. And I did see these meatball subs, these keto meatball subs. It's not super clean though. Like, I could eat those on a different day. So I might, maybe I'll make those Saturday, being that it's just being mindful eating on Saturdays. You use the fathead dough. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It's the best version of dough for keto, low carb. It's mozzarella based. It's very good. So it's also called mozzarella dough. It crisps up. It gives a nice texture for a pizza. It doesn't have that, like, I don't like the chicken crusts because it's so much chicken. It's overwhelming to me. And I like the cauliflower crust all right. It is a better texture than I think the chicken crust, but it's a lot of work. So the fathead dough isn't as hard to do, you know? It's just dough and cheese and seasonings, and it's good. So that's one I lean towards. I like the taste of the cauliflower one better. It's just so much more work. And you can't buy pre-made cauliflower crusts that don't have sugar and flour. Like all those frozen cauliflower pizzas. If you really look at the ingredients, they use rice flour and other things that you don't, you know, I mean, yeah, it's lower carb, but it's not low carb. Like a true cauliflower crust doesn't have, like, and it's like next to nothing. So yeah, so I don't have a lot of time on Thursday to cook. I have to work till 3, and then I will also I have to drop off a present by where I work, so I probably won't even be home till 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then people coming over at 6:30. So there won't be any decorating, or I want to cook everything tomorrow, or prep everything tomorrow, and then I can just bake it while, you know, people are coming over. That's it. COVID negative. I need to run sprints today. It is the 800 meter ones, which is a half a mile sprint, 3 of them, which is doable. I'm just I'm tired. I'm tired and hungry. Right at this moment, I'm not nauseous, but I was nauseous. Oh, excuse me. A lot today. Which I didn't think I would be, but I was. Even with the electrolytes and all the water. And I've been peeing because I drank so much water. Like a fucking racehorse, and just constantly having to pee. So Maddie said she walked the pups. So it looks like, we'll see how that went. But I'll probably just do my sprints on the treadmill. And I'm gonna bake the raviolis for the kids. And I cannot eat those because I don't really like cheese ravioli. I like the sauce and the cheese and all that crap. I just don't like cheese. I like a meat ravioli. Just not a huge pasta person, which is good, I guess. I'm a huge bread person. Not a pasta person. I was craving mac and cheese over the weekend though, but it's all gone. I think everything is gone from Christmas now except ham. There's leftover ham, and I'm not a huge ham person. But like all the little sweet Hawaiian rolls are gone, and everything I was like, oh, I can have that. There is half a pie left, so I might have a slice of pie on New Year's if it's still there. That is my favorite. That's it. Maybe I'll check in after my sprints. Oh, I'll leave you with that. Hi, friends. I just took a bath after I did my sprints. So my chest is burning. And I was nerding out a little bit with my, Eileen, you're texting me, with my calendar. Look at all those eating days, guys, for January. Yeah, I did a half-mile sprints. Those are definitely the longest sprints I've ever done. I did them again at a 7-mile-an-hour pace, and I had to do 3 of them. Excuse me. Ate a shit ton of Tic Tacs today. So much that my teeth hurt. Not so good. I told David I was going to check my ketones today. I'll check them in the morning. I do the blood ketones. Those bitches are expensive. But I like to do them every once in a while. Maybe I'll do them a little bit more in January, being that I'm going to try to do a little bit more low carb. And I decided to go to bed and see all my nerding. These are all the recipes that I like in this cookbook, the ketogenic cookbook, because I have to go to the grocery store tomorrow to buy the stuff for New Year's. So I want to buy what I'm going to eat Saturday and Sunday too, so I don't have to go back to the store. So I don't know. I'm having a hard time deciding what I want. The jalapeno popper chicken casserole that's on here on my recipe section or playlist or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's really good. My husband really likes it. I really like the paleo sloppy joes over zucchini noodles. That has so much flavor. And I like this chicken barbecue ranch casserole. It's basically just like my mayo chicken, but you use barbecue sauce. No sugar one, or you make your own. They have a really good one in here, but now I'm looking at this, flank steak, and it looks fucking dynamite. And we were thinking about having some like rare, like medium rare roast, rib, whatever they're called. Ooh, this was a good one. Getting distracted. There's some other meat. Steak. Maybe I'll have steak Sunday. These. Where do they just go? I make it so much that it's all... Oh, I've made the bagels in this cookbook. These are bomb diggity. They're buffalo chicken stuffed avocados. So you basically make your buffalo chicken dip, your crack dip that I make for like all my parties. You stuff the avocados with them, drizzle ranch over them, and then I put cheddar cheese. This recipe says to use blue cheese, but I don't like blue cheese, so I use cheddar. And then you bake them. Oh my god, they are so fucking delicious, and I love avocados. That just made the list. Buffalo stuffed avocados. Yeah, I'm just trying to make a little list on the side of my calendar here of some good meals to make. Now, Sundays are low carb, keto, like try to be good, But Tuesdays and Thursdays refeeds, maybe they are not as good, But with 48s, I need to be careful. I have one, I want to plan a date night one day, and I can have whatever I want, but I'm not going to try to have whatever I want all week long, I'm going to try to keep it to once, not often. So yeah, I'm going to look for some recipes, and I don't know. Maybe I will make steak. Derek really likes steak. We haven't had it in a long time, so I think I will. I just talked myself into it. So steak on Sunday. Chimichurri flank steak. That sounds yummy. Over with some salad. And I think I'm going to get Chipotle on the 1st, which is not bad. It's all fresh and good, so. But I've been wanting it. So I think I'm going to do that. Or maybe I'll save that for Saturday and then eat something really naughty on the 1st. Like, I don't know, fast food or something. Grease to soak up any of the alcohol I have left in me. I don't plan on drinking a lot. Okay. So I just wanted to check in and tell you I did my sprints. I've made it to the 25-hour mark. My headache's gone. That's good, because it was bothering me all day today. Oh, and I made ravioli for my family and garlic bread, and I really, like I said, I don't really care for the recipe, because I don't like cheese raviolis, but girl, would I ate them right now. I probably would have just ate all the sauce and the bread, because I really don't like cheese raviolis, but I would have liked to have eaten some, like a little bit, but I know a little bit turns into eating. So just gonna, I got my candy cane Tic Tacs here if I need it, and I'll brush my teeth. That always helps, like, because then you don't want, you know, I don't know. So I'm gonna look through my cookbook, and my plan is to go grocery shopping tomorrow. Maddie and Tate both have orthodontist appointments in the morning. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta fill out their paperwork. So I'm going in late, and I have a follow-up, but at 3 o'clock, but they're gonna do teledoc now because our COVID cases are through the roof again. So I got my list for the store, and I got my nerdy calendar, and I'm making a list. I think that's it, guys. I hope everyone has a good night. Oh, Derek's watching Mandalorian right now. And I was watching Mulan while I was running my sprints. And that's so good. I can't wait to finish it. So that's what I'm going to do. I got to fill out my kids' forms, and I'm going to finish watching Mulan. And I'll check in with you guys tomorrow.